We've been doing this for 30 odd years and we've had a lot of success, not only in motocross, but supercross, off-road. You know, I went to the US for a couple of years way back in the 2000s and ran the Yamaha Troy team. So we have done a variety of different things, but nothing to this scale. I mean, we're going to go and compete and try and race for not only a rider world championship, but for a manufacturers world championship and a team world championship. So we're really excited about it. So there's still a lot for us to play out. We've got potentially on our plate, you know, Australian Supercross, Australian Motocross and World Supercross. So that's a lot to manage. So it's how we do it is very fluid. It's on our mind and it changes daily. But certainly what we don't want to happen is our number one priority is let what CDR is now and the success of CDR in Australia be influenced or hindered by what we do in World Supercross. It'll pretty much run as two companies. CDR is a trading company of Dack Attack Proprietary Limited. Then we have a brand new company formed, which is CDRI, CDR International, which will run as a separate company. But we certainly want both the teams to have the same guys and the same look, so people can recognise us in Australia and in the world. Because we need 4 riders, we need 2 250 guys and 2 450 guys, because that's what part of your licensing is. You have to have 2 250, 2 450. So we certainly, I think it's been no secret that, you know, we'll formally announce this, but it's been no secret that we really want to have Aaron and Luke involved. So we're well on the way to making that happen. It's not confirmed. But the trick is, it's a Supercross series, so we need Supercross talent, and we don't have a huge amount of Supercross talent in Australia, so we're going to have to look elsewhere, and that's in America. For sure, we want to try and keep the relationship with other Yamaha riders and Monster riders, but at the same time, we don't want to interfere with their programs because Yamaha is Yamaha and Monster is Monster, so we don't want to intrude on each other's programs. So that's been a challenge. However, we are looking outside of those brands as well for other riders. We've been with Monster for 6 odd years now. Yamaha is over 40 years with me as a rider as well. Fox has been about the same, 30 odd years. So all those partners, it makes sense for us just to go that way. So they're all very supportive of it. So we got their support, all 3 of those companies, for this year's series. But in defence to World Series Supercross, or in respect to them, they have paid us a nice amount of money to get us through this year. So we don't have a lot of pressure that we need to put on our partners for income. We've got enough income to get through this part of this series because it was so late on the calendar and we just wouldn't have had time to get everything done. So the key is going to be get through this year, see how World Series goes. They know how CDR will go. They know how we roll, and that relationship's solid and strong. And I know how World Supercross is going to go. It's going to be a great series and a great event with good people. But we want to see how this year goes, and then when the real stuff happens is the end of this year for next year.